When kids melt down in the middle of a crowded store, at a holiday dinner with the extended family, or at home, it can be extremely frustrating. But parents can help kids learn self-control and teach them how to respond without just acting on impulse. Welcome to Ruth's Straight Talk, the channel designed to help you, your students, and your children live fuller lives, become lifelong learners, and grow into the awesome human beings you were designed to be. I'm Cynthia Ruth. In this video, I will offer several ways to help your child learn self-control. Also, don't miss my bonus strategy at the end of this video. So if this video is for you, let's get right to it. Teaching self-control is one of the most important things that parents can do for their kids because these skills are some of the most important for success later in life. By learning self-control, kids can make appropriate decisions and respond to stressful situations in ways that can yield positive outcomes. For example, if you say that you're not serving ice cream until after dinner, your child may cry, plead, or even scream in the hopes that you would give in. But with self-control, your child can understand that a temper tantrum means that you take away the ice cream for good, and that it is definitely wiser to wait patiently. Here are some suggestions on how to help kids learn to control their behavior. Number 1, kids up to age 2. Infants and toddlers get frustrated by the large gap between the things they want to do and what they're able to do. They often respond with temper tantrums. Try to prevent outbursts by distracting your little one with toys or with other activities. Make it a game. Lots of games or activities can help children practice focus and self-control. Games like I Spy, guessing games, red light, green light games, musical chairs are often great ways to help your child practice skills for focused self-control. For kids reaching the 2-year-old mark, try a brief timeout in a designated area to show the consequences for outbursts and to teach that it's better to take some time alone instead of throwing a tantrum. Number 2, kids 3 to 5. Read. Reading stories to young children that encourage them to listen and focus can help them develop these important skills. Find stories where children can finish familiar phrases or refrains and ask them questions about the stories during and after you have finished the story. You can continue to use timeouts, but rather than setting a specific time limit, end timeouts once your child has calmed down. This helps kids to improve their sense of self-control and praise your child for not losing control in frustrating or difficult situations. Number 3, kids ages 6 to 9. As kids enter school, they're better able to understand the idea of consequences and that they can choose good or bad behaviors. It may help your child to imagine a stop sign that must be obeyed and think about a situation before responding. Encourage your child to walk away from a frustrating situation for a few minutes to cool off instead of having an outburst. Praise kids when they do walk away and cool off when they are more likely to use these skills again. Bring control and calm. Being able to control bodies, emotions, and actions is a skill children need to learn. You can help young children Learn these skills by realizing methods that help them calm and recenter, and encourage them to employ those methods when they need them or when they are starting to lose control. Number 4, children ages 10 to 12. Older kids usually better understand their feelings. Encourage them to think about what's causing them to lose control and then analyze it. Explain that sometimes situations that are upsetting are at first but don't end up being so awful after all. Urge kids to take time to think before responding to a situation, and compliment them when they use self-control. Encourage your child's interest. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to get lost in your hobbies, and yet it can be so challenging to stay focused for even 10 minutes on a work task that you dread? We have a much better capacity for focus and self-control when we are interested in the task, and it is much easier to be engaged and enthralled in something that interests you. Help your child follow their interests and encourage them to invest time in exploring those interests. Number 5, ages 13 to 17. By now, kids should be able to control most of their actions, but remind teens to think about long-term consequences. Urge them to pause to evaluate upsetting situations before responding, and talk through problems rather than losing control, slamming doors, or yelling. If necessary, discipline your teen by taking away certain privileges to reinforce the message that self-control is an important skill. Allow him or her to earn the privilege back by demonstrating self-control. Plan and do. Help children make plans and stick to them. Encourage them to decide on a plan of action to show restraint, follow through with it, and then check in with them afterwards. This way they will be ready when they feel frustrated and have the urge to act out. The bonus strategy: model self-control to your children. If you are in an irritating situation in front of your kids, tell them why you're frustrated and then discuss potential solutions to the problem. For example, if you've misplaced your keys, instead of getting upset, tell your kids the keys are missing and then search for them together. If they don't turn up, take the next constructive step, like retracing your steps where you last had your keys in your hand. Show that good emotional control and problem solving are the way to deal with difficult situations. So there you have it, several ways to teach your child self-control. If this video has helped you, please leave me a comment at the bottom of the screen. Also, if you have a story, a tip, a strategy, a question, or just some advice that you would like me to share with my audiences, please also leave me a comment at the bottom of the screen. Click on these videos above for more awesome information on education and parenting. As always, it has been a pleasure having you visit with us at rootstraighttalk.com. Please subscribe to my channel, and until next time, happy learning and goodbye.